Well, it looks like the Democrats are at it again. I swear, these guys cannot just let go of their hate boners for Donald Trump. The man has not been president for almost 2 months now. Well, a month and for almost a full month now. And they just can't seem to get the idea of him out of their head. First, there was the second impeachment, which we all know was just going to be a huge waste of time anyway. Even with them having majorities in both the House and Senate right now, they still could not get the votes to impeach him fully. But technically they did impeach him. It's just they didn't get the vote to convict. But you gotta love the language they use there, that he's been impeached twice. Hello everyone, this is Meaty Boy, here with the Meaty Boy Show, and I wanted to talk to you about a certain Democratic representative, Miss, or Mrs., I'm sorry, I don't know if she's married, Linda Sanchez. Miss, or, for just the sake, I'm going to call her Mrs., for sake of respect, because, I was told to respect my elders. Mrs. Sanchez here is a California representative and the sponsor of probably what I would call the biggest piece of salt that we have the unfortunate opportunity to call a bill called the No Glory for Hate Act. And my God, this is the most vindictive bill I have ever seen in my entire life. Here on govtrack.us, which is basically where I go to just read summaries of bills, because, they like representatives and just, politicians like to make bills so ungodly long to where they know no one will read it. So I appreciate sites like this here at GovTrack. I have perused the, actual document, and here it is right here. But H.R. 484, No Glory for Hate Act. And my God, the salt is flowing on this one, people. Holy jeebus. So basically, the summary of this is the bill's intention is to basically bar, well, they don't explicitly say Donald Trump, but in all her quotes that we'll get into here in a minute, it's a bill that's basically just made for Donald Trump. The No Glory for Hate Act would prevent any federal symbol, monument, statue, building, or land from being named after a president who has been impeached twice in the House of Representatives. The bill spells out several specific examples, including military bases, highways, streets, subways, blah, blah, blah. You get the drill. Basically, the government wouldn't sponsor anything that's going to be named after Trump. Now, as it says right here, Trump's name does not appear once in the legislative text, yet Trump is the only president to have been impeached twice by the House. So, in practice, this is a bill that's only going to apply to him, at least so far. But, yeah, this is clearly just a bill that is specifically targeting Donald Trump. And there is, the summary here doesn't show it, but there's also another little piece of this bill that also would stop Trump from being buried with, other presidents. This is, I don't even know how to describe this. This is just the biggest amount of hate that you could see. And people wonder why we are so divided in this country. I thought the Democrats were supposed to be the party of unity, but then they're going for stuff like this. Just petty bullshit. Like it or not, Donald Trump was duly elected by the people. And even when during the second election, the election for his second term, the second term that, just got delayed a few years, he received more votes than any other sitting president in history going for a second term. And yet, somehow Biden was able to get even, 10 million more than that, somehow. But we won't get into that. I like to keep this YouTube channel for as long as possible. I've already lost my Twitter for random BS. So if you haven't seen me on Twitter, just know it's I just got my Twitter removed for quoting song lyrics and including a link to the song, and yet because it had violent lyrics in it, I was just replying to someone who asked what my favorite opening line to a song was, and that song's opening line was just very vulgar. So I thought I was being smart by also including, an actual link to the song with the tweet, but yeah, I guess my dumbass, it wasn't enough. I shouldn't have expected much from Twitter. I shouldn't have expected so much. Well, anyway, so let's read some of the quotes here from Miss Sanchez, Representative Sanchez. Okay. Let's see here. I remember getting the horrifying news that no one was coming to help us, that the National Guard had not gotten approval, while police officers were being beaten and overrun. What they don't tell you is, though, Trump wanted National Guards there. He was the one who was calling for it. But he got denied. I forgot why he got denied. I think it was by the mayor of D.C. is the one who denied military action to be implemented because she didn't want basically the PR of having a freaking basically military zone in freaking the Capitol. But, it is now. Now that Trump's out, Even though Trump is no longer in office, he should still be held accountable for his actions. What actions? And the taxpayers should not foot the bill for his future actions. The taxpayers shouldn't be paying for you coming up with freaking stupid-ass BS like this either. But apparently our taxpayer money goes to bullshit. I can't imagine sending students in Southern California or anywhere else in America to a school named in honor of our traitorous president. My God. Well, for one thing, Southern California, they wouldn't anyway. You know what? I would love a freaking Trump University here in Missouri. I'm all for it. I'd even donate to that. This is it's just not. I can't believe something like this got passed. I really don't have any more to say on it. No profound discussions to be had from here. But this is just the stupidest thing ever. If you're in this district, I think it's the 38th district of California, reach out to this woman and tell her to stop, please. This is a complete waste of our taxpayer dollars. And it just shouldn't be a thing. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this. It's a short video, I know. I don't really have anything much else to say on it, unlike the last one. But that one, was more of a positive. I like to talk more about the positive than the negative. Which, stay tuned for the next video. I do have some more positive bills to talk about. It seems like I'm kind of becoming a bill review channel over the last couple videos. I don't know. I mean, I just like reading the bills. And I feel like I don't think information about what's going on in Congress actually gets to the people as much. Not from the mainstream media. Hell, not even from independent sources, really. So I think I might start doing this a little bit more and cover bills going on in Congress and give my 2 cents on them. Anyway, if you like the video, subscribe. Find me on Parler, Minds, Gab, yada, yada, yada. And this video will be up on YouTube and Library. I want to get some more views on my Library account. I don't want to use BitChute. BitChute's UI is just really clunky, and I hate using it on mobile. I'm just not a big fan of BitChute. They really need to upgrade their interface a little bit before I would start wanting to use them more. Whereas Library's pretty. It's got a simple design and a simple usage, and they even have a desktop app that works pretty well. And I like it, and I'm liking Library a lot more. So find me on there. Have a great rest of your day, and stay warm out there if you're in the Midwest like me.